Welcome back again to A Spiritual Joint, where we talk about all things spiritual and all things are spiritual. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone is in peace in your world and you are in your era of wholeness. So today, I wanted to just drop a little message about how we tend to embody these characteristics that are not beneficial to the whole and not beneficial to us. I want to talk about something that I call crabs in a barrel. Now you may notice that, or if you have seen a large barrel of crabs, it tends to be, in spirit, in essence, they are all desirous of being able to escape. But what oftentimes happens is that as one is being close to escaping, one of the ones who is beneath him at a level below the one that is closest to being free, you tend to grab one of his legs and pull him back down into the barrel with the rest of them. And then the cycle begins again, and either the same one or another one attempts to reach the top of the barrel and get out, and somebody grabs him by the leg and pulls him back down. And in society, it seems that we tend to do the same thing to each other. One of us is striving to reach the top of the barrel, and just as we're about to throw our leg over the top of the barrel so we can pull ourselves up to a seated position on top of the barrel and throw our other leg over the top and drop down, somebody grabs our leg and pulls us back in, and we go tumbling back down into the barrel with everybody else, where everybody is striving to reach the top, everybody's striving to get out, everybody is striving to be free. And we have yet to learn, we have yet to grasp, we have yet to understand the benefits of helping each other to get to the top, to climb over and drop down. Because if we would band together and create a step ladder, a means of climbing out, a staircase, some manner of climbing out, so that we establish a base, a foundation, which is built on the principles of what we have learned. So we create this base, and with this base we have established the foundation wherein everyone who is not part of this base, everyone who is not part of this foundation, everyone who is not part of the staircase to freedom has the capacity to now climb up and get to the top. But what happens is, once we get to the top, granted, we are looking to move forward to go to the next level, we need to look back, we need to reach back and help those who helped us to reach the top. We need to extend a hand back because we are sharing that wisdom and understanding that we have achieved so that we can help others. And when we do that, everyone can get out of the barrel, everyone can escape, and everyone can be free. So at this point in time, at this state, at this moment in time where we are at right now, it is imperative and of the utmost importance that we begin to have those who have the capacity to set the foundation, to be the foundation, to create the foundation, to allow them to do so. And in doing so, it allows those of us who have the capacity to climb the stairs, who have the capacity to reach the top and climb over the top of the barrel, to allow those of us who have that capability to do that, but also to do that and bear in mind that the objective is to allow everyone to be free, to help everyone to be free, to help everyone to escape. And this is the metaphor. The barrel is this container that we have allowed ourselves to be put into, have allowed ourselves to be locked in, have allowed ourselves to chain our minds, chain our brains, chain our ideas and concepts in such a way that we don't realize that the goal, the end game of this cycle is to free everyone, so that once we get to the next level, when we start over again, because it's a cycle, it's always a cycle, but the test is to learn how to be free. The goal is to be free, but not just free for yourself. Of course you want to free yourself, but we are all you, and you are all we. So we should strive to learn each other's strengths and weaknesses as we learn our own strengths and weaknesses, so that everyone can be positioned in the proper place, so that we can all be free. And once we are all free, once we are all in a state of equanimity, we will be able to create and build these wonderful, beautiful, exponentially high dimensional places for all of us to be able to reap the benefits of having used our minds, used our intellect, used our imagination, and channeled it into the goal of us all being free. And in us being free, we strip away the power that we gave to the so-called, not the real, the so-called powers that be. We stop allowing them to be the powers that be. We demote them. We remove that power from them, and we become the powers of we, and they become the I'm not sure what to call them, but they will no longer be those powers. We will take the power from them, and they will be those who have lost the right to have that power, they will now be powerless. They will be those that were in power, no longer in power. We will take that power back from them so that they will not be able to be in that position ever again. We will not allow them to be in that position ever again. They will be the less than powerful, the powerless, the disempowered, the unempowered, the underpowered, the never, ever again powered, the not powered, the no powered. Forevermore, they will be without power, without control, without strength, without the energy that they have used for so long to control and manipulate us into these positions that we have been, to allow ourselves to be captives in these barrels that they have placed us in. They will be removed from power. We will take our power back, not in a way to repeat, redo, and rebuild the way they have. We will not be like Animal Farm. We will be that which we were created to be, in our full truth and righteousness. And they will no longer be it will now be we. Peace.